What's going on, guys? Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor. You gotta do it. You can't think about it, you gotta do it. All right, you're in the group, you're in the mastermind, you're in the course, whatever. You've got to do it. So Amazon's suspending all these people right and left for drop shipping. If a customer says that you were drop shipping on Walmart, or that was your supplier, or it came in a Walmart box, you're on the radar because they have all these bots. They're checking it, and they're just looking at it. Now, even though you can send for an inauthentic case, you can send Walmart invoices. The drop shipping policy is just really getting cracked down. So you need to get a real supplier. Okay, I talk about this in the course. US Direct, you can use like Petra, you can use like D&H, you can use Capital Sales, you can use like Motang, you can use all these real suppliers. These are suppliers that Best Buy uses, Overstock uses, Wayfair uses, like Newegg uses. They actually use these same suppliers, okay? They use them. Now they have a lot of direct relationships and negotiations, and they have obviously direct relationships with the UPS, FedEx, and they negotiate back and forth. I talk about that all the time. They're not paying the handling fees. They've gotten those waived. I mean, there's a lot of things in volume that they've been able to negotiate and make it have more in their favor financially, so that they have the edge. But you got to get in the game, okay? From the protection side, from the side of hedging yourself when you're doing retail arbitrage, okay? Because the goal isn't to be in retail arbitrage forever. And matter of fact, you probably want to make sure that you're like 60-40, okay? On the side that's kind of transitioning to the wholesale, to the private label drop shipping, and then actually FBA wholesale, FBA private label, and all that stuff. So you're really get growing your brand and business and all that jazz. Okay, long term, right? So just making sure we're all doing this. Okay, this isn't just like a suggestion. This is a requirement, mandate. Do this because you don't want to end up when you're if I'm writing the appeal or if you're writing the appeal, you need to have some type of proof, like invoice, statement of authorization. Okay, you can write a nice letter and make it look really pretty, really badass. I mean, I've done it a million times, and that does work. But then you can get resuspended, and then you got to start over again. And then it's just like nothing really shuts them up more than just an invoice, a statement of authorization. Nothing shuts them up. It's like, oh, okay, I guess it was a mistake. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can write really, really good letters, and it looks amazing. But I mean, like, it always comes back and resurfaces until you have that picture. Okay, and it can be a fake picture. Don't send fake invoices. Do not send fake statements of authorization. You can have maybe a supplier make a real one, but it needs to be authorized and have contact information. Like if they will call your supplier to confirm it. Petra is really good though with that as far as communication. So just make sure once you're contracted with them, be like, hey, Amazon might actually call you. Just heads up. Say my name. Say my store name. This is this is who I am. Do not be like, oh, we don't know who that is. You got to make sure they can recognize who it is, all right? And the store name, the LLC, whatever, and all that jazz. It's got to all be there. So that's very important to have all that for the supplier, and then Amazon needs to know, and you'll be good to go. Like you won't have to have any risk. We're trying to decrease risk here. So sign up. It doesn't take that. It's not rocket science. Just be like, you fill out an application. Just for a job application, I mean, it's super easy. It's like literally the same thing. Like there's nothing really different. You're submitting a bunch of little random documents, maybe your business license, maybe your articles of organization, just some random stuff. I mean, there's nothing really crazy, but that's it. Okay. Sometimes they might charge you some type of fee. Some of them, not all of them. But yeah, that's it. It's nothing crazy at all. So you can even sign up directly with a manufacturer as well. Some of them obviously want some credentials, but some don't. But I'm just saying that you got to get into the game of wholesale. You got to get in the game of direct relationships because you want to be able to also, as you're getting IP complaints or maybe someone's trying to say inauthentic, that helps from that. Like you can be like, hey, look, I am a wholesaler, right? Like I'm not doing. You want to be in that the liquid or the Fugazi world. It's not necessarily like you can change at any time. You can contract whoever you want at any time, and there's really no risk or anything. It's just like, oh, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck there. You're always in a place that's just like, okay, signed up. You were complaining about me dropshipping for your brand. Okay, now I signed up. Now you can't complain. Okay, but they might have map. You got to make sure you're following the map pricing and stuff like that. So all that jazz. You got to there's a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to put all this in the course. Like all this stuff will be there, but I'm just making sure that I at least say this on a broad spectrum video, so we're all like good to go. Like it's not, I don't have to really teach it. Like you can just go on there, go on inventory source, Spark Shipping. Like they have all the connections there. I mean, you still have to go directly on the website and actually sign up, but they have all the connections so that once you sign up, you can literally just be like plug and play. You're not going to have the best margins, but that doesn't matter because you got to see what items are going to sell. So like you're like, this is the whole concept. So you're using inventory source, right? So you find the items that are selling. You put one by one. You can actually just like look them up and see how they're selling with Jungle Scout. Find the item and look it on Jungle Scout, and then look at the shipping, look at the handling, and be like, all right, does this make sense? Is there any profit? If there's some profit, or if it's breaking even, who cares? Okay, see how the supplier is. See if it's worth long term. See if it's worth actually going to the manufacturer directly. Okay. Sometimes the manufacturer will want that. Like it's just like, hey, I was using this distributor. I know that distributor actually buys from you, but we want to start going to you directly. Here's our volume selling with you guys. We do eBay, we do Amazon, we do Shopify, we do blah blah blah. We sell all these other places, and we also have all these other relationships. They want to hear that as well, and you need to tell them that. And then they'll be able to be like, I mean, we might be able to do something, and then when you want a certain pricing, you can always negotiate, even though they'll say, no, everybody's the same pricing. That's complete BS, because a lot of those suppliers will make, sign NDAs and stuff like that. We don't tell anybody that we're giving you this pricing based on this volume. Everybody has secret handshakes right and left. You just gotta know that. It's just like business. It's all secret crap. So it's just like everyone has the edge somewhere, and you just can't see it. You gotta create it, right? All right. So get this done. All right. Assignment, homework. You're in the group. Okay. Quack, quack. Ducks fly together. We gotta get this. We gotta make this happen. We gotta stay. Everybody's gotta stay alive. Nobody can be getting suspended right now. I'm just trying to make sure, like, it makes it easier on you. Okay. Regardless of if you get suspended, you don't have to hire a appeal service. You can literally just send them, the information. I mean, and you can get unsuspended pretty quickly. Okay. And so it makes things way, way better. From that perspective. So I'm just giving you guys this free advice because you guys got to have it. And then if theoretically you were to get blocked, or you maybe sent the wrong thing in, or just you don't know why you're suspended. There can be multiple reasons why you're suspended. Who knows? But I'm just saying you're eliminating one factor. Okay, and that makes things move better, or it makes everything better in your favor. Because you're hedged, and you want to always be hedged. You want to always be safeguarded from every angle. So whether it's the customer, fraud, Amazon, the rules, regulations, policies, you got to worry about everything. Okay, there's always something that can happen that puts your business at risk, and you got to be on your A++ game. Okay, you can't have a B game, you can't have a C game. It's always A+. That's it. Period. All right. So make sure we're all on the same page, because if you're not, it's over. Rip it up. Rip up the page. Rip up the book. It's over. You're not gonna be online very much longer. Okay, so just making sure we're all there. We're all good to go. All right. End of the video. Thanks.